Hello and welcome to this stream of NBA 2K22. I got this game. I normally buy physical. I got it digitally though when it came out last week. It's the first 2K game I've actually owned since 2000, since 2K18, and I basically have been playing practice games to try to get realistic sliders for my skill level. And I've been playing on All Star. One thing that I'm kind of curious about is, as you can see, this is on custom now. If you go to these different skill levels here, the sliders change, as you can see. It'll even kind of go down for you or whatever. I've been playing on this, and then if you change any of these, it'll actually change the game style to custom. What I'm curious about is like with here on All Star, if I were to take these sliders and input it on custom, um, would it play the same as having it on All Star and then making changes that turns it to custom? That's what I'm curious about. But I've been playing, like I said, on All Star. I was getting my butt kicked until a few days ago when they added a roster update. I feel like it actually made the game a lot easier, which was kind of nice. Because All Star was, I was getting my butt kicked, but I think Pro would have been too easy even before that. I've heard people say that if you play on Superstar or Hall of Fame, that you see more fouls. Is there's not enough fouls on the game from my experience? Not even close. I haven't seen one foul on a 3-point shot yet, and like 20 games played between me and the computer. And even on mid-range jump shots, not a lot of fouls. I'm seeing overall about half the fouls that you should see in a NBA game. The NBA average last year was about 23 free throws a game. For teams, I'm probably only averaging about 12. Blocks, charges are pretty good, reaching fouls, but the problem is I'm just not seeing fouls on any like jump shots, and not quite enough even on layups. But yeah, because of the custom thing here, as well as the All-Star thing, what I'm going to try here is I went up to Superstar, and then I edited it. What I'm curious about, but I won't be able to know from just this one stream, but I'm wondering, like I said, if I go on Superstar here and play with this and then start custom editing, which is what I just did, will it play different than if I just went to custom from the start and put those sliders in? The reason I wonder about that is because, like I said, I've heard people mention that if you play on Superstar, you get more fouls. And but the thing is, I don't have the skill level, I feel like, to play on Superstar and not be losing games by like 30 points every time or something. But if the custom thing works, where you go in basically and put those settings and then kind of change it, if you will, uh, I'm wondering if it'll be easier. Or because it does change the custom on its own, I'm even wondering how difficult it'll be on Superstar here once I change any of these that makes it custom. But for now, so that's what I did basically. I went to Superstar here and I changed my sliders to what then equals custom, for what I've been testing on. Um, but anyway, these are the sliders I'm testing right here so far. Default on everything is sort of like 56 sort of, because if you go here again, you can see it changes, depending on the difficulty, basically. And some don't change, actually. Like, you can see the shot impact stays 50, for example, on all 5 difficulties. But anyway, going back to where I'm at here, these are just kind of my numbers. I'm scrolling through here just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm doing in terms of testing. So I've put ducted traffic frequency up and success because at 50, I've basically been seeing too many missed stunts. In the real NBA, you don't see a ton of missed stunts, and I was seeing like multiple every game from both me and the computer. So I put this up to 60, both for frequency as well as success, because I was also seeing enough attempts. So I felt like, and maybe that'll lead to more fouls too. You know, being more aggressive and trying to get dunks, maybe instead of layups or something. Maybe that'll lead to a few more layup dunk type of situations that lead to fouls. I was at 55 for both of these, so this is going to be my first game testing at 60 for those. Pass accuracy, I've tried to put down a little bit because I feel like there's not enough non-still turnovers in this game, especially for the computer, which we'll get to. Alley-oop success I've turned up because I feel like naturally the computer compared to the user is better at catching passes in general. I feel like the user, if you have equal settings between the two, the user I feel like bobbles more. Ball security I'm trying to lower a little bit just because I'm trying to get to where I have a few more balls that are kind of knocked away, even if they're not stolen, just kind of lost type of thing. Maybe that'll help with turnovers a little bit. Drive contract and inside contract, for instance, I have 100. Just makes a little more contact when you're going in there. These I'm kind of working on are new for what I'm working on anyway. For a while I had them at like the default. Let's see here again what they're at. For All-Star they're at 50. Okay. That's interesting. These are at 60. I guess because it's affecting the computer. Or oh yeah, because this is affecting the computer, so it makes it okay. But anyway, so going back to custom here, these I'm working on. Basically, I'm trying to find a balance because at 50, I felt like too often when you would get past the defender, I was seeing too many situations where you'd get uncontested layups. Because the thing is, in the real NBA, you have a few different outcomes that you can have on layups. You can have either an uncontested, easy layup type of layup that guys aren't going to miss much, or you can have a block shot, or you can have a foul, or you can have a more tougher contested layup where the guy's not fouled, but the shot's kind of affected, if you will. Maybe the player gets their hand kind of up there, even if they don't block it, and kind of alters the shot. So there's those four outcomes, and I'm trying to get more of a balance of that last one of getting layups that are more contested, because on default I was finding that too often when I would get in the paint, both me and the computer would attempt a layup, that it was resulting in easy uncontested layups, which was doing a few things. It was making it so that the points in the paint were too high for both me and the computer, as well as the field goal percentage in the paint was just too high, not realistic. These I put up a couple just because I think they were at 50 at default, and I feel like it makes jump shots a little bit more realistic and challenging. Help defense. So I just turned this at 55, so this is also going to be one of the few things I've changed that I have not yet tested. I might even go to 60 depending on how it looks, but basically what I'm trying to find is I'm trying to find a way to get a little bit more situations where when you're driving to the hoop, defense comes over to cut you off, which can then result in a few more kickouts for threes or even mid-range. Just trying to see if this will help to kind of space the floor better for both me and the computer and lead to more of those kick and drives and kickouts type of thing. Because the defense is pretty on point this year, but still success. I put it slightly just because I'm trying to get a few more stills. I feel like the computer also is better than the user at that. So these acceleration I have 100, speed at 0, which is kind of an interesting combination. But the reason I'm doing this is because I saw someone else online who recommended that, and I feel like having that combination is helping for both the user and the computer the ability to beat players off the dribble. On default, this game, especially before the Rust update, it's gotten better with the Rust update, but basically there's too much of situations where you'll have a small guy being defended by a big guy who's not as quick, and yet the big guy can stay in front of him. And I feel like this combination, as well as another combination later in the sliders, is helping it so that small, faster guys can get past big guys more often. And just overall easier to get to the hoop and get layups. Because on default, it was kind of hard to get to the basket at all. Verticality 0, I just started this. I don't really know how much of a difference this is going to make on actual like stats and gameplay and stuff, but from like the one game I did play at, the one thing I did kind of notice is it seems like you're seeing less of those situations where players jump and get up to like 12 feet or something unrealistic on like rebounds and such. So that's why I have that there. Durability I haven't messed with because this is going to lead to more injuries, and injuries are good, but at the same time, because I am playing practice games, I don't want too many injuries because I'm trying to kind of figure out sliders, and that can kind of throw a wrench in there if you're playing without key guys when you're trying to get realistic results and haven't got your sliders down. I could turn injuries off, actually, but I haven't. At 50, though, I've only had one injury combined between me and the computer at 20, so this is definitely going to go down later on. Hustle, custom 50, or standard 50. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this one because with this one, I don't know exactly what all it changes in the game. That's the tough thing with sliders. Some of the sliders are self-explanatory, such as speed. That's just going to affect how fast guys are, or shooting. That's just going to affect your ability to make shots. Hustle, I don't know if it affects what it all affects. I don't know if it affects fast breaks. I don't know if it affects getting loose balls. That's typically what I think of when I think of hustle, is getting loose balls. I don't know if it affects fast break points and get back on defense and stuff like that. So I haven't really messed with it. Don't know if I will. Dunk ability I put up because kind of like I mentioned, I was seeing too many missed dunks there. And these are kind of big ones too. On ball defense 47. And if I go down here a little bit further, lateral quickness 47. That I did because at default 50, there's too many of those situations, like I mentioned earlier, where big guys stay in front of smaller guys. And lateral quickness is a big, big thing when it comes to how good you can be of a defender. It's really the biggest thing. And I feel like with that 47 on both the lateral quickness and off ball, I'm seeing a more realistic amount of drive buys and stuff. Blocking here, turned way down, 37. The game is just OP'd when it comes to blocks, overpowered big time. If you play at default 50, I had several games where I was getting 50 blocks, or not 50, that'd be even crazier, where I was getting 20 blocks or so as a team, which is not that realistic. I don't know what the record is for a team, but in the real NBA, I think the leading team last year averaged something like 7 blocks a game as a team. So, consistently getting 20 or something wasn't that good. Since I turned it to, I've been messing kind of with around this area. I'm not set in stone. I might change this slightly, but I'm getting definitely better results. Offense awareness, I have at 65. Basically, this one I did because at default of 50, I felt, or compared to 65 anyway, I feel like at 65, it helps the you get more off-ball movement. I feel like players are moving more, cutting, and whatnot, especially when you're not calling plays, because I don't always call plays. A lot of times I don't, actually. A lot of times I just try to kind of freelance it and call for screens and pick and rolls and stuff like that. But I feel like it just helps to see more movement, and it helps guys to get open more and such. So another thing that's really OP'd like the blocks is offensive rebounding. I've had a lot of games where I've had 20 plus offensive rebounds. The NBA average, I think, is somewhere around 12 per team. Obviously, some teams more than others, but 12, 10 a game, something like that is a realistic number. So getting 20 was just crazy. So I lowered that. Same with the defensive rebounds to try to counter the offensive rebounds. These are definitely in a test. This is kind of one of the big things I would say I'm testing now. This is going to be the first game with the 40-60 combination here. I forget what I was at a few games ago. I think I was doing a 43-55 or combination or something. This might even go down more. This might even go up more. I'm not sure. Got to play a few more games. I've also noticed, I feel like at least, that naturally I feel like the user gets more offensive rebounds than the computer. I've had several games where I've had 20 offensive rebounds, and the computer's only had 10 or something. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to work on. I have the computer at 40-60 as well. So I'm probably gonna have to mess. And I had these at a different number for the computer, but unfortunately I accidentally messed something up, and so I kind of lost that. So I don't quite remember what I was testing for the computer, but the computer's probably gonna need better numbers than me on either defensive or offensive, but for now I'm going to try the same for both. Fatigue I put up just because at 50 I feel like too often guys can play 40 minutes in a game or something and still be pretty fresh towards the end, which I'd say is not that realistic, because in the NBA nowadays the leading guys average like 37 minutes a game. I remember back in like the 90s, the top guys would play like 40, 41 minutes a game, but now it's more like 37. And so I feel like it's kind of unrealistic for guys to be playing like 40, and on top, not just playing 40, but being really fresh towards the end on that 40. So tendencies, these are a tough one because I don't know. For the computer side, it's kind of I don't know like how they connect to each other. For example, I don't know what's considered a inside shot versus a close shot in terms of how far from the basket. And also, I don't know how kind of these connect to each other in that, say, for example, if you were to take the mid-range and put up to 70 like I have here, that's 20 from default. I don't know how that's going to affect, say, the close shot compared to if I just put the close shot down to 30 but left this at 50. So it's tough, and I don't know how the tendencies work on the user side because you're the one deciding whether to take a shot or not. Where the computer, on the other hand, because it's programmed, basically the higher numbers are, the more they're going to try to take that shot. But I feel like I was getting good results with these, so that's kind of why I left it there. Temp dunks I put up just because, like I said, I felt like I wasn't seeing enough dunk attempts on default. Temp putbacks kind of put up because I feel like I'm not really ever seeing putback dunk attempts. More just sometimes trying to go back up. This might be more for the computer, actually. Or I might even put this back at 50, honestly, to tell you the truth. Not really sure yet. On ball stills, I'm trying to put up because that might help with getting a few more fouls, as well as the fact that like I said earlier, I feel like the user doesn't get as many stills compared to the computer, especially on ball. Contest shots, this is a new test. I had it at 50. I've been playing at 50. I'm going to try it at 35. The only reason I'm trying this at 35 is because one of the things with 2K, I feel like at times, and especially before you mess with like the take three and the close and all that, is the computer at times will try to shoot too many shots inside and be too reluctant to take the mid-range, and especially threes. And I've heard some thoughts which is bizarre, and I would have never thought that in a million years, and I don't know how all that works, but I've heard the contest shots that basically if you have this at a higher number, that it actually affects the shot selection of the computer, that they'll be less willing to take jump shots. So I'm wondering at 35 if that will make it so that the computer tries to attempt more threes compared to at default. And I don't know, maybe by having that number lower, it will put my players in positions where they're kind of out of position a little bit more, and maybe that will help to actually get some fouls on jump shots. I very doubt that one, though. I feel like fouls on jump shots is something that there's no way to fix, honestly. I feel like it's just a game flaw. Anyway, all the fouls I put at max just because, like I said, I don't see enough fouls anyway. And then these, I got help with, someone suggested these. And I feel like these just overall help, again, with being able to get past the defender at a realistic rate and also being able to get fast breaks, as well as big guys not being able to stay in front of small guys all the time like they should be able to. So that's for the user. Computer is pretty similar on a lot of these, including those. Put their pass accuracy a little bit lower than mine, just because, again, I'm trying to find a way to get a few more turnovers, especially on the computer side. User side's not too bad, but the computer side, the computer just doesn't turn the ball over enough. In the real NBA, teams average around 14 turnovers a game, 15 turnovers a game, something like that. Some teams more than others. But on default, I'm seeing the computer probably get an average of like 7, 8 a game. And I think the most I've had the computer get was like 15. So yeah, you see those similar. Ball security, again, trying to get more balls knocked down. Like I said, I feel like the computer compared to the user naturally is better at holding on the ball, which is why I have them at 40 compared to me at 45. Again, these at maxed. Again, I'm testing these at 68, like I said earlier. I've been testing at 65. I've briefly tested at 72, and I feel like at 72, these were making too much of an impact maybe on layups and whatnot, and maybe made it a little too hard to get points in the paint and finish and whatnot. So I'm curious how 68 works, because I feel like 65 played pretty well I feel like somewhere between 65 and 70, I'm having a feeling will be like the perfect number. Again, this is first time with help defense at 55 instead of 50. Again, with these, pretty much the same. One thing I've heard people mention, I forgot to mention with hustle, and I might try it, is, but not yet, at least, because I don't know how much it'll throw other things out of whack, if anything. But I've heard some people mention that with hustle, that it might help with rebounding numbers to be a little more realistic. There's two problems with rebounding numbers, and that, at least on default, I would say, and that is that offensive rebounds are too high. The other problem is that the total number of rebounds are too high. And part of the issue with the total rebounds being too high is that there's not enough fouls in the game, and that leads to a few more rebounds. And the reason that leads to a few more rebounds is because if you had a more realistic amount of free throws being shot, you'd have more situations where a possession ends on on foul shots instead of a shot, which would then mean that you'd have a few more times where the second free throw would be getting made instead of where the shot mean no opportunity for a rebound. The other issue is that, and I didn't really think about this till someone mentioned it, but I'm not really seeing rebounds, at least not that often, that get missed and go out of bounds. Meaning then there's no rebound opportunity, then there's no rebound recorded. In the real NBA, you're going to have a few of those. I don't know what the average is, but you're probably going to have a couple of those per game on both sides, and I'm not getting those. I've heard some people mention that if you turn the hustle down a lot, like to 10 or 1 or something, that you might see more of those balls going out of bounds instead of being rebounded. So I might try that later, but not for now. Again, the on-ball defense, the dunk ability. The blocking, the computer block is overpowered at 50 as well, but not as bad as user. I've been kind of flipping around here with the computer, trying to figure out where the sweet spot for it is. I've tried some games at 45. I think 45 might have been a little too low, so I'm going to try a few games at 46 and see how that goes. And then maybe even go up to 47, depending on if the numbers are a little low. But I'm thinking somewhere between like 46, 47 might be the sweet spot. That's kind of my guess. Again, with the rebounding. And the fatigue rate and loud quickness, like I said before. Taking a shot in close. Like I said, the computer on default just tries to shoot too many inside shots, which is why I've turned these up quite a bit, especially because we're in a day where you see a lot of three-point shots in the NBA. I've been playing with this at 100 for several games. Definitely better than default. I still might not be seeing quite enough, but maybe that, like I said, that loud, or maybe that contested shot lowering will increase these somehow, even though that really shouldn't, but that's an odd one. Mid-range jump shots, I'm kind of flipping around. I feel like somewhere between 90 and 100 is going to be perfect. I've tried the last few games at 92, so I'm going to try at 95 for a game or two and see how that goes. Post shots, I had at 50 for a while. Played a game or so at 55. I'm going to try 60. The reason I'm going to try 60 is because I feel like I'm not quite seeing enough of situations where the computer will do like a fadeaway turnaround jump shot or something. So that might help with being at 60. Attack with basket, I'm putting it at 55 now. The reason I'm putting this at 55, I had it at 50 for a while, tested a game or two at 52, 53, something like that. I'm going to try 55. The reason is that these are a little bit lower. And I feel like those are pretty good. But one thing is at times, maybe the computer's a little not driving quite as much as I'd like. If I put the attack to the basket up a little bit, but still have these here and like these here, that might also help to lead to a few more situations where the defense comes over and they kick it out for a 3. Look for post players. I put up to 55. I had it on 50 for a while. I'm trying 55 just because I feel like it might add a little more variety in the offense by the computer. Because I feel like there's maybe a little too often where the computer will, instead of trying to get to the post, will instead wait for like a player coming around a screen for a jump shot or something. So if I get that post player, it might just add a little more variety in terms of the way the computer tries to do things. Again, with the dunks and stuff. I lowered passing lanes at one point, but because I felt like the computer was too good at it, but I feel like part of that was me just kind of adjusting to the game. Then again, the fouls maxed out here. And then again, with these I got kind of help with. I feel like I'm getting pretty good results with that. I feel like these and like the lateral quickness, on-ball defense, 3-point shot, and and then um, and then the layup defense. I feel like, as well as these, I feel like are the things I'm kind of the most sold on, either sticking at or only making slight changes. Especially because, like I said, I was seeing better results with these two at 65, with getting more contested layups. And like I said, I tried a game at 72. Felt like there was too much contact on layups, and just overall too much effect being made on those. So I'm gonna try 68 because that's kind of sort of in the middle between 65 and 72. And the 65 might be a good mark, but at the same time, I feel like maybe I could use a little bit more. So we'll see how 68 goes. So yeah, that's kind of what my slider settings are at here. If you're watching here, big sports fan. I don't play sports games like I used to, but I haven't bought an NBA 2K game for a while. Part of the reason I don't buy sports games like I used to is I take a lot of time, and I have a huge backlog of games I'd like to play, and it makes it really hard to play other games, playing sports games, unless it's like a football game, because football is such a short season that you can go through a franchise mode very, very quickly. You know, only being 16, now 17 games in NFL season, compared to the NBA, and it's 81. So the fact that football is about 1/5 of the amount of games, type of thing. Go ahead and double check that I have this saved, these sliders. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play a game. Like I said, I've been playing practice games. Probably played about 20 games total. I've mostly been playing different teams each time. I have played, I think, Golden State twice, and I think like Chicago twice, and maybe Dallas twice. But other than that, I've been playing different teams. So I've probably played like 17 teams or something. My biggest win, I think, so far was like 30 points over the Kings. Interesting thing about that game was I was actually blowing the Kings out pretty early in that game. I've also been playing a lot of, I guess you could say, good teams, not like the really bad teams. For example, like the Houston Rockets are not going to be that good. Haven't really played them. I did play the Wizards. I beat them. It was actually a relatively close game. I think I won by like 12 or something. Type of thing. Haven't really played Cleveland. Like I said, they're not that good. They have Carlos Sexton, but that's about it on their team. Did play the Celtics already. Clippers I played. I haven't really played Memphis, so that's another team I could play. Played the Hawks already. Played the Heat once. Played Charlotte recently. Played the Jazz once, I think. I haven't played the Magic. I've been trying to kind of mix it up on who I've been playing, so I can get kind of different with these slider tests. Try to get different matchups and results and stuff, because because not only do I want to win at what I consider a realistic rate, but I also want to test sliders enough that I feel like I got kind of a idea of what to expect if I'm playing a bad team versus a good team. Because bad teams, obviously, I should be able to beat more often than good teams. And I want that to kind of reflect. I have played the Pelicans, but yeah, I want, like I said, to be able to beat the bad teams the majority of the time, but I still want there to be times where maybe a bad team can actually beat me. But I want to have, obviously, the bad teams give me more of a fight than the good teams. I haven't played the Pistons yet either. Haven't played the Raptors. I think I'm going to try playing the Raptors. They have a few good players. Jaw's pretty good. Van Vliet I like. Siakam's pretty good. And as always, thanks for tuning in. I saw someone just came here into the stream. Just lowering rosters real quick, because one thing with the game too is that with the rosters on default, for some reason they didn't have Torrin Hunt and Tucker in the Laker rotation off the bench, because I guess there's like one player or two players or something that isn't in the rotation, inactivated or whatever. So yeah, that's why I just load the rosters, because I add him in there, because he should be in there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play I think I'll go ahead and play the Raptors. I'll be back in 1 second, though. I need to get a drink. So I'll be back in just a second and go ahead and start this game. I'll probably only play, well, I might play 2 games tonight, but I might only play one as it's almost 10:30 and I do work tomorrow. So I might just do the 1 game and then call it a night. Probably won't play tomorrow because tomorrow I got NFL football to watch, and after that, there's a different video game that comes out called King of Bridge of Spirits that I want to play. So I'll probably stream that actually tomorrow rather than NBA 2K for tomorrow night. But anyway, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes or so. Hopefully you'll stay there, and I'm gonna try not to. If I get kind of quiet when I am playing, by the way, I'm just trying to focus because I'm not used to, especially with like a basketball game where kind of strategy somewhat matters and stuff. I'm not the best at focusing at playing while talking on like sports games. And I don't want to mess up myself too much. So if I'm not talking too much, it's just that. But I'll try to comment, and you can always leave your comments in the stream as well. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So real quick before I do push play here. So like I said, I'm trying Superstar for the first time, custom sliders, because like I said in this game, the sliders turn into what they call custom after you select the difficulty. If you change any, even if it's just like one slider, one notch up or down, I'm not sure because of that if the game plays differently on rookie, pro, All Star, Superstar, or Hall of Fame once you change any slider. I'm not sure how that works. I would think there would still be some sort of under the hood thing that would impact things, but I don't know. And this is my first game attempting to sort of find out that. I'm hoping here on Superstar with then making it custom that it'll play the same as when I was doing like the same thing but on All Star. I'm hoping it'll play the same in terms of difficulty, only with actually seeing hopefully more fouls this time instead of like I said, instead of seeing very few fouls. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start here. One of the big cool things in this game, too, is that they have the PA announcers for every single team. So depending on if you're playing in like LA here, like I'm about to, or Toronto, or Denver, or whatever, you have different PA announcers, which is just a cool detail. It adds kind of some more atmosphere to the game. Hearing a different PA announcer depending on where you're playing, it's another thing. It kind of makes it feel different with where you're playing. One thing too that I haven't I thought about a little bit, but I don't really know how I'd go about it. Is that teams always play worse on the road compared to home, and in sports games, there's really no way to there's really no like feature, if you will, that impacts that like it is in real life. So I'm kind of wondering if I should maybe, when I'm playing on the road versus home, change a slider or two or something by smidge. And what sliders would be good to do that, just to try to kind of simulate like I have a disadvantage when I'm on the road. Maybe just do something like put 3-point shooting down one notch or something. Maybe maybe change the hustle slightly so that maybe when I'm on the road, I'm a little bit less likely to get the 50-50 balls or something. I'm not really sure. That's something I might ask some people on Operation Sports if they have any ideas on what to do to try to stimulate that. But anyway, I've been talking for too long. Here's the first game with Superstar Custom sliders, and to see if it plays similar to All-Star Custom. But we'll find out. Also, I don't know because I did turn shot contest from 50 to 35. I don't know how much more of a difference that will make. But I guess the big test here on Superstar Custom compared to All-Star Custom will be, can I get to the paint at the same sort of rate as I was on All-Star? Because if I can't get to the rim at all on Superstar Custom, then I definitely know it plays differently than All-Star Custom. Because that was one of my worries about playing on Superstar, was just I'm not going to be able to score type of thing, is what I was thinking. So we'll see. Anyway, go ahead and stop talking and get it going. So I've been talking for like a half an hour. And like I said, it's getting late.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on
Hope you
2K
enjoy.
Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
Funny thing about the upcoming schedule is that it basically shows who teams are playing to start the season, since the NBA team hasn't started in real life yet.
Technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors.
When I do
Barnes is
eventually
down low with
start a
Siakam.
franchise
Van
mode,
Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter.
after I get my
And it's
sliders
Dragic
set,
in
and
at
I'll
the one
probably
spot.
actually
And for the
try to
Lakers,
stream all
the
82
big
games.
three for this team all out there.
Or 41 if I
Westbrook
set
the point,
games. But
LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. Outside Davis. It's James on the wing. Anunoby covering. Outside for Davis. For three, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him.
Here we go.
And
Lucky
the
there.
Lakers will go the other way with it.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on
Come
it.
on, Howard.
That's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much fast.
make a real quick adjustment on my audio. This is a little bit loud. That should help.
Faster help than that. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on.
Well, they actually
Russell
call that
Westbrook.
shooting foul, huh? Sorry about that.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Westbrook left side. Here's James. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam, right side. Stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
I thought I got a foul, man.
Well, as great as he is, Anthony Davis, his own toughest critic, is not enough to be a star. He wants to leave no stone unturned to be great.
Pass to Anunoby. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic.
He's consistent from out there.
Hold on. Just have something. I'm trying not to pause all the time, but all right. So that's kind of what that was kind of an example right there of what I meant by trying to get a little more of a drive and kick game. This computer beat me off the dribble and they kicked it out.
Especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here are the Lakers. Davis, the pass to Howard. Back to Davis. Nails it from beyond the arc. And Davis, a complete player, and yet he's still improving, Chris.
As a passer, a scorer, and defensively, there's always something more.
Now here's Dragic. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby against James. Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely. Can't hit that one. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
Reflected?
And it's out of bounds.
Yeah.
The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Fifth is Fred Van Vliet.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Great D that time from Monk.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
James passes to Howard. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. The finish. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass.
Oh, wow.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
The three, James. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in your offense.
Toronto trailing. Here's Dragic. Pass to Siakam. Second chance shot. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Westbrook, defended by Dragic. Westbrook gets the bucket.
He has the shot in his bag. I mean, I like when Westbrook looks to shoot.
Sorry about this, but this is still a little loud.
They've been having major problems offensively.
A little bit better.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fans, allow the second get free t-shirts. Let's see who is the loudest. Fans, your Laker girl. Laker girl.
I'm also letting computer do subs for now.
And
So
we're
actually
approaching
like
about
start
3.5
franchise.
minutes played in this first quarter.
Dude, that was a foul.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
James against Anunoby. Kicks it out to
I
Westbrook.
should have shot that.
Here's James. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Toronto now. They trail by 6. Outside Barnes. Dragic outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And a Again, Toronto, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
I should have passed it.
Van Vliet outside. Shot to end the cold streak. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Davis.
That was horrible D,
outside
but...
Monk. Westbrook outside. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Out to James. And again, no good by the Lakers.
About to make some offensive adjustments.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he's still
almost
fired.
Go ahead.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Barnes. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And whether it's the
Man, I have a lot of blocks already.
defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Westbrook against Dragic.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
James with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Monk for three. Rebound by the Raptors.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Well, we all start
Here's
for
Dragic.
both teams.
And he got the whistle
Travel.
way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. It goes
Travel.
to Russell Westbrook.
And I just love how active Dragic is. Consistent and looking to score, which draws the D's attention.
Dragic at the line for two.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Make some offensive adjustments there.
Your Laker girl.
Push the pace and try to get shooters open.
Laker girl.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Shoots.
Oh,
again,
that
the
was
Lakers,
like
no good.
wide open
Got to
look.
move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot they're trying to work for in their offensive game.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
Outside Monk. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Howard. Back to Davis. Shoots over Barnes. And he gets it back. Davis, the pass to Monk. Here's Davis. Connects from downtown. Davis has got 6.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but they're great
Hand
decision.
off.
Give it to the open teammate.
It works sometimes.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's blocked by Davis.
It's early, but I'm thinking 58 for the, whatchamacallit slot. It might be too high.
For Howard. The Raptors making a switch here.
Might have to just keep it at 65.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Achua. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Flynn. Off target with the three. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Monk passes to Anthony. Shoots over Anunoby. Anthony misses.
I try to force that one a
Toronto
little
has
too
gone
much.
1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Flynn. Now here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto, no good.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
James passes to Westbrook. Here's Davis. Anunoby covering. He shoots. And that one's good. Davis. And now a 7-point Laker
Barbecue
lead.
chicken.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Here's Van Vliet.
That's kind of a
Oh,
force.
he misses his 7th consecutive shot. Ouch. The Lakers shooting 33% in the first quarter. And Davis gets double teamed. Outside Monk. Pass to Westbrook. From downtown. He can't get down with the fall.
But
Now Toronto takes it the other way.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Trent against Monk. Trent outside. Here's Flynn. Achua
he's
passes
open.
to Anunoby. Stolen by Davis. Here's James. And
There you
slam
go.
dunked by James.
Oh, man. I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Davis. Gordon Tucker comes in for LeBron. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And Nunn is subbed.
oh wow, I thought they were gonna call offensive foul there, and I was like, wait, what happened? Because he was driving. Oh, he just kind of flopped. There wasn't much
In for
contact
Russell
there.
Westbrook.
And I thought I was away from the
Shay's
ball at
checked in for
first,
Toronto.
but
That's the perfect setup. Solid
That's why I wasn't
screen,
sure what happened
defender
there
can't
at
avoid it.
first.
Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Los Angeles.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they've been
That was
smart to keep
impressive.
working the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Now here's Nunn. There's the three. Achua
oh,
with
it's a
some
good
nice
step
D.
back, but missed.
Pass to Flynn from the
Oh,
arc.
it's open.
The rebound by Nunn.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock
There you
down.
go.
And the basket by Horton Tucker.
And what's working here,
Mid-range, too.
each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Trent with it. Jordan picks him up. Trent, the pass to Achua. It's good.
Oh, that was nice.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And the Lakers
That
have
was really
possession.
nice.
6-point lead. Anthony against Boucher. Down low.
Oh,
Deflects the pass.
I didn't mean to do that.
Pass to Flynn. Over Anthony. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter.
2 minutes
There's a screen by Anthony.
2 minutes.
Achua with
Oh.
some nice D.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Back to Flynn. Boucher outside. Pass to Flynn. Back to Boucher. Inside. Shot clock at 2. Achua can't hit. Outside Nunn. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Anunoby covering. To the inside.
Oops. What was that? Horrible pass is what that was. But
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Achua with a screen. Anunoby on the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's how you use
Way
the screen
too
right
easy.
there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Nunn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Anthony in the post, covered by Boucher. They get the rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting.
yeah, I think
so he'll take
68
2
is
free
too high.
throws.
The
Seen a
defense
lot
there
of
doing
contact even when
whatever
they don't
can
call
to
it.
protect the rim.
Always like to check stats here too. Kind of helps me to adjust. See what I'm struggling with either offensively or defensively. Which right now it's obviously been more offensively. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That was the first foul. Or first free throws at least. Yeah, that was their first foul.
Team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Ellington, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Oh yeah, I was gonna see it. Sign too. They shot
And both free throws good for Jordan. 41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Flynn. Trent outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Nunn finds Jordan. To the wing, right side. Here's Anthony. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Trent with it. This one for 3.
Anyone want to keep pushing?
that was a
Great effort.
keep check, I guess.
That does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top, leading by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Gotta get my offense going. Defensively is fine, but offensively struggling myself.
With a slithery, slashing style of play, Goran Dragic knows all about drive and kick.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're gonna have a greater shot.
And Grant Dragic has always...
Let me see something too. Another thing I like to look at: who I've shot with. Westbrook.
He's been that triple threat. Shoot, drive, and pass.
Yeah, and I played with him for many years in Phoenix, BA. I mean, he was just fantastic. You knew he had a chance to be special. He's always had that knack for getting downhill and getting his feet wet in the paint.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys.
Oh,
what are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Wayne Ellington out there with Dwight Howard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I mean, at least
All
not
right, BA,
still
Russell
for
Westbrook last season
but-
said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I
That
do
was
on
nice.
this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Westbrook's got 5 now. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Dragic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Greg Westbrook has 3 fouls already.
Goran Dragic. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to have 70 on the layup fan or whatever. I'm at 68 and I'm already feeling like I'm seeing a little bit too much tough layups. So definitely not going to do 70.
Good on the second one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here he goes. And
As soon as I say that, I got a dunk there.
Slam dunk.
So explosive. Give Monk any room to work with, and you could regret it.
Van Vliet against Monk. The 11-footer. It's tipped.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Trying to go for a lob there.
Come on, Howard.
Defense
Should have
and
caught that.
anticipation to stop it. Here's Barnes.
That was a miss.
Rebound, the Lakers. Left side, Monk. Van Vliet against James. 3-pointer. The shot, no good.
Maybe I should have took
And
that to the
Toronto will
hoop.
come the other way. Goes up on the wing. Van Vliet misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. Releases. And that one's good. James has got 7 points.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's stolen by James. Davis against Boucher. Outside Monk. Pass to Westbrook. James outside. And there's the drive. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league
They're
last
missing
season
some open
and still
shots.
producing at an MVP level.
Now here's Monk. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15
Oh,
points.
darn it. That was horrible. Should have shot it.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And Siakam gets it to go. What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Greg.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Davis against Van Vliet. Out to James. Pass to Westbrook. Davis against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Howard.
Oh, darn
Now
it. I
here's
missed.
Monk. Takes a 3.
Had Monk open earlier and I missed
The
him.
Lakers with another miss.
Missed him twice there.
Here's Siakam. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 6
Oh,
rebounds in the game.
His offense has been non-existent.
Man, they're struggling
tonight. It's
offensively.
really hurt.
They're missing a lot of easy shots, though.
Section wants a t-shirt. And your Laker girl.
And a Quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. 5th on the list, Chris Boucher.
It's
probably the worst I've seen the computer shooting like a quarter and a half into a game.
His hands on as many shots as possible.
Westbrook against Dragic. Westbrook, the pass to James. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive.
That's easy.
Misses from close range.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Here's Davis. Opening close, and he drops it in. Davis has got 10 points.
And Davis has added strength over his career. I mean, it really helps him inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And yep, it's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Los Angeles.
I'm just wondering, where are they on threes? 1 of 7.
This has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to James.
Bad pass.
Here comes Toronto on the push. And here's Van Vliet. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Shot.
Monk passes to Westbrook. Back to Monk. Clock at 6. Outside Davis. Second shot opportunity. And the layup.
I thought it was going to be a dunk there.
He's got 12.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
The ball's knocked loose. And it's blocked by Davis.
And you see how the Browns let leave swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And the basket by Dragic.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And the Lakers have possession. On the wing, Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And it's James with the jam.
This is classic. Even off the floor, powerful finish.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Toronto calls timeout.
Living legend. LeBron James won all NBA selections in any player in history, and he's still going to shoot.
They're shooting 21.4%.
Completely new group for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for Toronto.
See, the good thing, I guess, with that is 6 offensive rebounds, and considering how bad it's been.
Achua's checked in for Siakam. Anunoby comes in for Boucher. Trent, he's checked in for Van Vliet. And it's Flynn in for Dragic.
Yeah, so they missed some easy shots, too, so it's not just me.
Trent on the wing.
Defense.
Pass to Flynn. The 3 is up.
Oh, sorry, I went underneath.
And it's Jordan with the rebound.
They've had open looks.
And LeBron in his mid-30s.
Can't make
He's
him.
not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, assisting at career high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time.
We got lucky there. I held on the ball too long.
On Precious Achua. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Bazemore. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, Trent with the defensive effort. So it's Toronto now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second team ball.
Here's Trent, guarded closely. That one no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Horton Tucker can't hit. Toronto shooting a very low 20% for this game so far. Here's Flynn. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Trent from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. None against Trent. Anthony with a screen on Trent. Here's Nunn. Toronto grabs the miss.
I got away with a charge there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Trent. Right side, Anunoby. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Now Trent. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Here's Bazemore. And here's Jordan. Outside Nunn. Horton Tucker on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Goes up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
D will give it to you. That's where you want your shots coming from.
Too much of a mismatch.
From the bucket.
Here's Flynn. Nunn defends. Trent with it. Oh, they need this. Here's Achua. Oh, rejected by Jordan. Pass to Horton Tucker. Anthony with a screen on Anunoby. Tries it from 19. That one a little long.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Anunoby gets a 3.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some.
They're getting open shots though.
Ellington is checked in for Bazemore.
Somewhat.
1:46 left to play in the second quarter. It's Ellington on the wing. Back to Nunn. Pass to Ellington. Here's Horton Tucker. Anunoby covering. Outside Nunn. From deep. And the Lakers get it back. Back to Horton Tucker. Knocks it down from distance. Horton Tucker's got 5 now.
They like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Barnes goes in. And a nice finish on the layup.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
The Lakers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Flynn. From 8 feet away, drops it in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Ellington, guarded by Trent. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan. Shooting 1.
They call, that's weird.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Flynn. Back to Anunoby. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Tried to throw the alley when I probably shouldn't have done that.
Barnes against Anthony.
Getting too many still turnovers right now.
Outside Barnes. Driving inside.
Ooh.
Tipped away.
About to say nice finish, but...
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I didn't get off in time.
And through one half...
Ooh, how close was that? Oops. Was that close at all? Even though it didn't matter, got off. Yeah, it was pretty close. All right, let's take a few things here. This is at halftime. I'm 8 of 18. I'm shooting the 3 well. As you can see, the field goals for me aren't great, but they're not horrible. They're shooting terrible, on the other hand, 22%. Like I said, this is the worst offensive half I've had by the CPU by far. I mean, I'm up 20, and it would be even worse if it wasn't for the fact that they have basically 10 more shot attempts. Points in the paint even, though. Offensive rebounds again, OP'd. That's, like I said, I'm going to have to work on that. Although they've had a lot of offensive rebound chances, with the shooting. Turnovers been a problem for me. I got 13. They have 4. Not a ton of fast break points, considering everything. Let's see. Oof. Fleet's 1 of 13. I mean, I knew he was having a rough half, but still. Vaughn has 14. Okay. Davis is 4 for 8. That's 4 for 7. So there's 7. My 3 best players are 7, 15, 13 of 26. It's actually not bad, my 3 best players, shooting percentage-wise. That's what those 2 guys have hurt, though. 0 for 7. Guess you could say my bench in general, because if you look at those are my starters. Look at my bench. I'm 2 for 8, 2 for 9, 3 for 12, 3 of 13. Yeah, my bench is 3 of 13. I mean, you take that away, it'd be 17 for 34, which is 50%. So, yeah, which would be good. So, yeah, it's really been my bench that's struggling.
It hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top, running away with it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
31.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Be us. We got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kenny, let's start with you. How do you motivate your team in the locker room facing a deficit like this?
It's all about the attitude. These guys are playing on autopilot, lifeless. They look like what Shaq always talk about, barbecue chicken.
First of all, kid, if you're going to steal my line, say it right. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert.
And guys, how about Anthony Davis in that first half we just witnessed? Outstanding job asserting his will and going to WORK.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for Most Frequent Prolific Scorer. If you don't know anything about me, he's been efficient. He's really the man driving the force in their offense. Look, when he's rolling like this, good luck slowing him down.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
That's a hard
For
foul.
Toronto right now. Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Dragic in at the point.
And dominating at a mid.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Shot chart real quick here. Man, they have a really tough time finishing inside. Now he's 23. Ouch.
Major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
And the first one at the line is good. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
The drive by Westbrook.
Wow.
And Westbrook slams it
That was
home.
too easy.
This is what Westbrook does as well as anyone. Attack, attack, attack the rim.
Siakam outside. Tries to break his ice. He got a piece of it.
How many blocks do I have now? I'm just curious. Oof, 9. It's not high again. Especially, I don't think they have one.
Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Davis. Howard against Siakam. Howard, the pass to Monk. 4 on the clock. Tipped.
As soon as I say that, I
Here
get one.
comes Toronto on the push.
I forced that one way too much, though.
Dragic with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Now Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. 4-3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. James with the ball. With the drive.
Good on.
Good on the shot.
Or not, but-
James has got 16 points.
Haven't too many players who've dedicated themselves to weight work as much as LeBron. It pays off every time he finishes through contact.
11 feet out. And again, no good by Toronto. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Good on. Or not.
And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
That was stupid of me. That's like the 4th time I've done that too
Here
this
were
game.
the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. That shot off. And it's the Lakers the other way. James outside. Double team on James. On the wing, Davis. Stolen by
Oh, darn
Siakam.
it. I pushed the wrong button. Oh,
Dragic
I
outside.
hate when I do that.
Van Vliet outside. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Now here's Monk. He's got 5. Davis, the pass to Howard. Back to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot.
Westbrook was wide open. I passed it.
Lets it go from the wing. And again, the Lakers, no
That
good.
sucked.
Toronto has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Dragic finds Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from James. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
King. There's no stopping Brian.
Starting to find a few holes.
Toronto shooting just 21% from the floor. Dragic outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Davis with a screen on Dragic. Westbrook drives. That one falls.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Defensive foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in.
You
Starting
really
to
get
get
it
a
all
little
with
bit more
Russell
now.
Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
And while Westbrook
Right,
has
so they're
led
also
the
missing
league
a
in
lot of shots,
triple-doubles
though.
many seasons, I
They
think
normally
that
make.
stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor,
I missed
he's
that,
doing his
though.
best to make an impact on the game. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now, here's Howard. Monk passes to James. Shoots over Anunoby. Kept alive. Howard. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's the Lakers now. Back to Monk. Davis drawing the double team. Back to Monk. Launches a three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
But it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
With the step back. And Dragic, here we go. Shoots over Davis.
Wow.
And the shot falls short that time.
He's been cold and it's been
It's
hurting
about
him.
forcing
I
a
mean,
shot,
he's ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
James against Anunoby. James passes to Davis. Stolen by Siakam.
That was a better pass that would have
Fires
been a
the
layup.
three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Dragic against Westbrook. James outside. Launches it. Here's Howard. Chalk up 2 there. Howard's got 8 points.
Oh, that's just too much.
Like I said, offensive rebounds in this game.
Strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Dragic. Boucher a screen on Westbrook. Clock at 6. Here's Dragic. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My
It could have been
goodness.
and one.
Unafraid to bust it up inside. Dragic plays with courage, and he plays with heart, too.
Now, here is Howard. James outside. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Boucher a screen on Monk. Pass to Boucher. Beyond the arc. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Boucher's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter.
All right,
that's his
fans,
sweet
get on your
spot.
feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
For offense.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Howard, and Bazemore is subbed in for Monk. The Raptors making a switch here. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Anthony outside. Pass to Davis. To the paint. Here's James. Tries again.
Oh, that was nice. I like that animation though there, because that might have been a foul. It might have been all ball. Let me see here. Oh no, he's got his hands on him. That's a foul. So he can go straight up. He did get the ball though, even though it was a foul.
The way up, so he'll.
I mean, I'm still killing them, but offensive rebounds really kept them in the game. They have 9.5 more shot attempts, and it's because the turnovers.
Take 2 from the free throw line.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. We've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Both free throws good from Davis. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after.
So that was nice too. Yeah, he got fouled there too.
Season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
You send Melo to the line at your own peril. He's a consistent free throw shooter, and he loves to get fouled.
At the line for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And Anthony drops them both.
It's been great to see Carmelo Anthony continue to evolve his game and embrace a new role in the league. I mean, veteran leaders like him are hard to come by.
Now here's Boucher. 5 points in the game. Here's Trent. And Davis with the block. James against Boucher. James passes to Anthony. James outside. Westbrook outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot.
That's weird that time. Everybody's just standing on the outside. I don't know what was going on with that.
Fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone
At the line for Los Angeles.
And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, something really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the his intensity levels, the playing field, allowing him to
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Trent, the pass to Achua. The shot misses. Davis with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Over Trent. Second chance effort. Davis with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Pass to Flynn. Trent outside. Back to Flynn. And here's Achua. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis. Now here is James. Guarded by Trent. James passes to Davis. No good from outside. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a low 28% during this third. Here's Van Vliet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
James outside. It's Bazemore on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Flynn. Pass to Trent. The Lakers with a rebound. Westbrook's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
And he's so skilled at finding ways to get to the line. Davis staying aggressive and going at the deep.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes now for the Lakers. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for LeBron. Ellington comes in for Bazemore. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Good on both.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only.
Now here's Boucher. He's got 5. Back to Van Vliet from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Boucher against Anthony. Outside Nunn. Davis a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. Nunn's got his first points of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Trent up top. Pass to Boucher. Here's Trent. Back to Boucher. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you know,
I'm getting the foul line a little bit more this quarter, I think. Yeah, this will be on 11th free throw of the quarter. I only had 3 in the first half.
Anthony can go bully ball in his space right there, that 10-foot, 15-foot area, but it's still hard to stop.
And he drops the first. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And Anthony drops them both. 1:06 left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Nunn. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Davis, the pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Trent. Barnes with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively.
He getting the ball stolen.
Pass to Flynn. The 3-ball. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. The Raptors shooting a low 29% since halftime. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 7 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Anthony outside. Back to Nunn. Pass to Horton Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play Outstanding dish that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Raptors shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Yeah, it's crazy low.
Pass to Mikhailuk.
Oh,
here's the
still.
three. The Lakers with a rebound. Now James. There's the triple.
Oh, darn it.
Rebounded
that was bad.
by Birch.
I didn't mean to do that.
Westbrook against Dragic. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Bonga. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dragic. Shoots over Westbrook. That one's wide left. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
James passes to Monk. That three's off the mark.
I haven't
Monk's
scored,
gotten
though.
3 of his 8 shots to go. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No
Thank you.
question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He launches a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Dragic outside. Great D that time from Monk. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. James passes to Monk. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's got 12 points from three-point range now. 9 have come in this half alone.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. For 3,
That was nice.
James with the
But
rebound.
again, a miss.
James has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Davis. James outside. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today.
It really did. But you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky.
Might end up being my biggest blowout, by the way.
I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Dragic with it, and Howard picks him up defensively.
Ooh,
Rejected
nice
by Westbrook.
block.
James outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rebounded by Birch.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Wide open.
And again, Toronto no good. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Davis with a screen on Dragic. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Howard, the pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Out to James. Goes up again. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game.
That's a nice little step back.
3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Dragic. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. James, left side. Howard controls the rebound and the putback. And that's a double-double for him now.
They haven't been able to grab many rebounds, getting burned on second chance opportunities.
With a 9-footer. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Monk passes to Westbrook. Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
It's definitely changed.
This is a
player today. Now,
not
if
usually
you're
what
overly aggressive, you always will be in
aberration
foul
in
trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And the foul on the
Yeah, this has definitely been an aberration. watts too. It's crazy because they're 523 on or 525 on threes, as you can see, but they've been open.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. And Boucher subbed in for Bonga. Both shots good from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And here are the Lakers. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boucher.
It goes on Chris
That's
Boucher.
his second personal foul. First team foul.
I mean, the one positive thing, I am getting the foul line a little bit.
At the line for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis.
The first free throw is good. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
For the Lakers.
The goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Outside Monk. James, left side. And stolen by Boucher.
That was terrible.
Pass to Siakam. And he makes it on the layup.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, I can't believe he actually went for that.
Rejected by Siakam.
Was that? I thought he just missed it. I guess he did kind of play it.
Here's Watanabe. Inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
And just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Pass to Westbrook. Over Dragic. The Lakers with another miss. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Ooh, Howard with a block.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Watanabe.
OG Anunoby.
The Lakers on D. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on James. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Back to Monk, pass to James. Davis against Boucher, 5 to shoot. From 13, and no good. Some solid defense by Dragic. And for Toronto, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And it's all from three-point range.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Monk. The 3, James fires in the triple. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Westbrook against Dragic. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got rebound number 11. Double team on James. Pass to Monk. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Monk's gone 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Boucher. Van Vliet comes in for Mikhailov. And it's Flynn in for Dragic.
Definitely the lowest amount of points to be scored against me, though.
The Lakers on D. Outside Anunoby.
Fourth and 5 was like an 80.
Siakam in the post. He's against Howard. Siakam, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. And slam dunked by James.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well. He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Monk against Van Vliet. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
Man, the stills in this particular game have been off the rocker.
Siakam finds Van Vliet to end the run. And the jumper is good. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the 2nd, he's been everywhere.
Double team on James. Westbrook outside. Pass to Monk. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Flynn. Siakam with a screen on Monk. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound, Anthony Davis. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Westbrook, the pass to Howard. Now here's Monk. Doubled by Van Vliet. Outside Davis. Oh, deflected. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Awesome. Siakam outside. Over Howard. And the Raptors miss again. Well, Los Angeles shooting just around 45% on the 4th. Monk passes to Davis. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Monk against Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Achua. Oh, goodness!
The assist from...
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. James double teamed. Right side Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. Shoots over Monk. And that one comes up a bit short. The Lakers shooting around 44%. Not bad.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Anthony Davis.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Now Howard. He's covered by Siakam. Outside Davis.
That was bad position.
Offline with a 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I'm just curious because this spins all the guys are in there still, but.
Here's Flynn, pounded by Westbrook. Siakam, pass to Achua. Pass to Flynn. The 3. Ooh, almost
wow.
a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a
Wow, that's the first time I've actually seen a jump shot foul. On a 3, I mean. By either me or the computer. So they actually do exist. Huh.
Chance for 3. Westbrook. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, Kendrick Nunn. At the line for the Raptors.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Kyle Flynn, taking 3 shots.
Yeah, that's definitely the most points I've won by. I'm like shocked how
And the
much I'm
second
up
free
by
throw
right
is
now.
good. And he nails the third. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep.
Well, I try to win by
So we
50
see
there.
the Lakers taking the W.
Wow. Just shocked that I won by that much. 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 guys in double figures. They had 1, 2, 3. And 19 rebounds for Howard. That's impressive. Let's see here. Like I said, that was an outlier. Because that was the most points I've won by 47 by far. The most before that was like 29 or something. Let's look at a few stats here. Points in the paint, they were -4. Offensive rebounds again were a little high. Well, although not bad for them with 11, especially considering how bad they shot. You know, a lot of offensive rebounds available when you shoot that poorly. My turnovers were high, as you can see. Total rebounds, 68 is a lot, but when you shoot that bad, they had basically 4 more shot attempts. Shot the 3 pretty well, 15 of 36. I mean, that's 42%. They were 5 of 28, which is 18%. 24% overall, man. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
What more can I say? Top billing, that's what
All right, welcome back. So I'm gonna try to get one more game in here, even though I should probably go to bed. And I'm gonna try a few other changes here. So that was kind of outlier type of game. Not something you usually see. Me winning by that much. I mean, that's the most points I've won by like 20, and even in real life, you don't see teams win by nearly 50 that often. Maybe a couple times a season, if that. You'll see that in the NBA. So I don't want to go too crazy when it comes to sliders because of one game. However, there is a few things I've noticed. So, like I said, I've been working on these two layup defensive strength, takeoff, and layup defensive strength release at 68. And I'm starting to think that 68 is a little too high. I've tried 65. So, I mean, that kind of leaves me with the option of going back to 65 or doing 66, 67. I'm going to try 67 for both. I know it's not a huge difference, but it's still a little bit of a difference for both by one, obviously. The help defensive strength, I'm not sure yet. I mean, I was thinking about maybe trying 20, or not 20, sorry, 60. I think I'm going to try that for both me and the computer. The other thing I kind of noticed here that I definitely want to change is I'm gonna try computer at 47 again on blocks. Offensive rebounds I think might still be a little bit too powerful. So let's see, where's that? I'm gonna try that 36. So yeah, I'm gonna put defensive rebounding at 63 for both me and the computer. The other thing is tap the basket. I'm starting to think that at 55 is too high. So I'm gonna go back to 53 on that. So like I said, that 68, that was OP'd. Or not OP'd, but too hard, I felt like. So I'm thinking maybe, like I said, 66, 67. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and try 66. Even though I said 67, I'm going to go for that. Let's see here. So, yeah, try that. Help defense, like I said, I'm going to try 60. For both me and the computer. That might help to get a few more kickouts. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Still wondering if I should put that up to 100. I guess 95 is good. Take close in shots at 44. I still feel like I'm trying. I don't know. Been kind of conflicted on these two. To tell you the truth, I'm gonna try 43. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, take baskets and it go down to 53. So I feel like they tried to force it away in too much that last game. So let's see, where was it again? These are 66 instead of 68. That's 60. I'm gonna try something pretty dramatic as well, which is test shots. I already have a 35. I'm gonna try it at 0. Because like I said, I heard someone say that if you put this low, that the computer will actually shoot like more jump shots instead of always trying to force the way inside. Although that doesn't seem like something that would happen, but I don't know. Yeah, thought a little bit about putting lateral quickness and on ball back to 46. But I felt like I was getting pretty good results before on 47. So, yeah, I think I'll leave these at 56 or 66 a minute. Trying to think. Because like I said, I don't want to overreact to that game because that was one game. And Toronto's not that good of a team either. But still, it was just one game. So, let me see. I'm going to try 66 on these. I mean, I could maybe try putting this one at 67. And then leave the at release type of thing at 66. Just trying to think, should I do that or not? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Take off. Actually, no, let's keep that at 66. Second thought. And then, again, I'm going to put that back to 50, ball handling. Okay. I'm wondering if I should maybe actually put the offensive awareness up to like 55 for the computer from the 50 I have. Only thing is I kind of feel like they might not turn the ball over even more if I do that. But I'm not really sure. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm going to keep those there. 43. Stack the basket 50. I mean, one of the reasons I was thinking about trying the lateral quickness at 46 is the fact that I did turn up, what was it? Help defense. Strength. Second thought, I'm going to go back to 50 on this. For both me and the computer. Okay. And then, like I said, I turned, what was it? Just shot something, put it, like I said, 0 for me just to see some stuff. See if that will actually get the computer to shoot even more threes. Say I thought I'd put defensive rebound 65. Yeah, try to be careful, not overcompensate for certain things. But you know, at the same time, because offensive rebounds in this game are so overpowerful, I kind of feel like I'd rather rather overcompensate on offense or on rebounding and not get enough offensive rebounds and be able to kind of go back the other way again as I work on that. So, see who comes up if I do that. Yeah, I'll have to do that. 2 of those in a row, that's funny. I haven't played the Thunder. They're not that great of a team. I haven't played the Timberwolves yet. They have some good players, like Beasley, Russell, and Towns aren't bad. Pretty good, I should say. And Anthony Edwards had an interesting rookie season. He averaged a decent amount of points, but his efficiency wasn't the best. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do this too again. I think I'll play Memphis, actually. Because Memphis is like a decent team. They're not really good, but they're not really bad. Alright, hold on, and I'll be right back. All right, so Grizzlies and Lakers here, and yeah, Lakers and Grizzlies here. Go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna head to bed after I finish this game. That'll be it for tonight. Don't really plan on playing tomorrow. This game, I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna stream though. But yeah, I'll probably get back on this game on Tuesday. But yeah, I'm gonna try this here because, like I said, I had it at 65 for a couple games and felt like I was getting pretty good results on that lip thing compared to playing at 68. I mean, it's 3 points in each.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against... And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
I might at one point try and put in the help defense at 100 just to see how much of a difference I see compared to that 50.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron
in a bad way or a good
Davis
way, but
Monk is out there with Howard.
One idea I have.
Wing pairing, it's Brooks with Anderson. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Brooks, the pass to Morant.
Something I gotta be careful with.
And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Anderson passes to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Here's Adams, banked in off the glass. Adams has got the game going here with the first basket for the Grizzlies.
Tried to double team, but
this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
To the right side. And it's Westbrook missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Anderson dishes to Adams. Brooks outside. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Now here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing so good at the defense.
Oh, I really stepped out of bounds. Jeez, I did that like 4 times last game. That's what I'm like. Let's see here. I don't think I did.
And this guy is a shot blocking machine.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Howard. Davis kicks to Howard. From deep, James. And again, the Lakers no good. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Oh,
wow. That's like a double block. That's why I was like, wow. I'm starting to think the shot contest slider actually might be backwards.
Getting deflects off the backboard. Davis against Adams. Davis, the pass to Howard. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Monk. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season, 8th in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And his floor awareness was impeccable
They
last
fell
season.
asleep there.
Top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Morant kicks to Jackson. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Davis. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty. He's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Morant against Westbrook. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Anderson against James. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson dishes to Jackson. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Davis. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame.
I should have shot it there.
Goal of his as he looks.
Okay, I've seen enough with that slider. I'm gonna actually restart. Let's see here. 65 and 65. Five, 65. Okay. And then, Hope defense, is that still at 50? Yeah. Just too much contact with the other thing. That's why I was like, I've had enough of that. Let's see something. Where's the thing at that I'm trying to look at? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna put on ball and lateral quickness both down one more notch too. Now should I put no, I'm gonna save that for now. That was the help defense I was thinking about, but okay. Go ahead and start over here. Like I said, I had seen enough with oops, probably played Memphis again here. But yeah, I just had seen enough with the contact was too much. But yeah, let's go back to Memphis. There, okay. Here we go.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank
you.
All
right, here we go.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming to town. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. And for Memphis, Brooks and Anderson filling out the perimeter. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Davis after the basket by Memphis.
Wow.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Brooks against Westbrook. And too long on the shot. And here's James to the middle. Oh, stolen by Morant. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Westbrook.
Well, if I would have got to him, that would have been a dunk.
Inside. Here's Morant. Ooh, Howard with a block. Outside Monk. Pass to Westbrook. Drills it from deep. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally backwards, right, unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Jackson can't get it to go. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Davis. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The paint is truly AD's domain. He can just power through any opposition.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Westbrook against Morant. Driving in. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
I was trying to strip him, actually.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Monk, and there's James from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Three-pointer, Brooks. Here's Jackson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Westbrook, pass to Davis. It's Monk on the wing. Howard inside. Adams is there. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Right side Morant. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got 5 now.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Westbrook. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Count it. Good.
I got to stop him.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Howard in the high post. High post Davis. Jackson on him. Davis can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
Now here's Morant. He has 7, and those big men who block shots and shoot sometimes get the label of unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question, and you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
Pick and roll, and then more focus on Morant. Fourth jumper.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook.
Because he's not really a good shooter.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Yeah, he's not a good shooter. So
he knocks down the first one.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was
it's early, but
old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court, they built in the backyard.
I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Memphis leading. Right side Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dwight Howard picks one up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless. You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
And Morant drops them both. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or
really?
left. He makes it look so
always
easy.
out of bounds plays.
Also
like
passing. He can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And again, the Lakers no good. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Westbrook. And it's Brooks missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Davis down low, pounded by Morant. And that one's good. Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Now Jackson. Davis with the defensive effort.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Monk against Brooks. Fires top of the key. They grab their own miss. Howard finds Davis. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Davis. Shoots over Jackson.
I mean, as a defender,
Maybe
Jackson,
shot the
he
3
has
there.
it all. quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Monk against Moran. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by James. Outside Monk from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And this game is tied up now.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Checked in for Howard.
Make some noise for him.
Memphis is gone, only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Adams. Davis with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Oh, still.
My gosh, it's freaking deflections stills again.
By Morant. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Lakers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Davis down low. Jackson on him. Davis can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's Brooks missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
It's James on the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
There's Jackson with the 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
On the take. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Memphis shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Down low. Here's Jackson.
Oh, man.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. James against Anderson. It's James with the drive. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The veracity of LeBron on display, just tearing through the lane with ease.
James has gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Fades. That shot is off. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. James against Anderson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Bain in for Brooks. It's James on the wing. Pass to Davis. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Here's Tillman. To the right side. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 13 points.
Trying to make him shoot the jump shot, but that didn't work.
If something's working, keep going to it.
Ball up. Ball up.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. Melton comes in for Morant. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Davis. Ariza comes in for James. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Here's Bazemore. Fires at the elbow. Here's Jordan.
Got stripped, man.
Melton with the ball. Pass to Williams. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Out to the right wing. Back to Nunn. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. And they recover it. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
Memphis leading. Now here's Melton. Pass to Bane. Clark with the screen. Here's Bane. He's guarded by Anthony. Kicks it out to Clark. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Nunn. Offensive rebound. Banked it in off the glass.
This is what DeAndre gives you. An enforcer inside who's developed more moves offensively.
1:51 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Nunn. Here's Bazemore. On target from range. And now a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Bazemore can attack the closeout. That gives him a little more space on the catch and shoot.
Outside, Williams. Melton against Nunn. 1:21 left in the first. Anthony right side. Over Clark. Anthony misses. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Williams from long range. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter. And he makes it.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And the Lakers with possession here. Now Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Right wing. Pass to Ariza. Back to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Nunn. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Memphis trailing here. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Melton outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside, Rondo. Outside Nunn. The Lakers with another miss. 1 quarter in the books, and it's...
to 14 points in the paint there. Turnovers. 3, 2. 1 for 3-pointers, 3 for 6. They're 1 for 8.
In a close one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the...
All right,
and here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is settling in.
Sure. You know, we had some, you know, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, you know, what coaches asked us to do, we've done it. We've done it at a high level, and I think everyone is coming in great shape. Guys look good. They're performing well.
Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, at forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Rajon Rondo out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together, as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways.
Jeez, what was that? And darn, that should have been a dunk rather than a test. And I did put it back at 65, right? Yeah.
But it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Rondo from outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies shooting just around 32% from the field. And LeBron said, when Anthony Davis came, we're running our offense through him.
NBA, LeBron's a man of his word. In their first season playing together, James assisted Anthony Davis on more baskets than he had done for any prior teammate, hand and glove.
Shots good by James.
When you make contact with LeBron, you often feel it more than he does.
Come on,
James
man. What's the
has
foul?
gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Here's Morant.
That was
in
nice.
the layup off the glass. Morant's got 15 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
It's James on the wing. He's covered by Culver. Jordan, the pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. It's James on the wing. For 3. Again, the miss by James.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Morant into the lane. No good there. Westbrook with the defensive effort. The Lakers in the lead. Jordan, the screen. Into the lane. Goes back up. Can't get the layup. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Anderson. And Davis with the block. James, left side. Lets it go. And again, the Lakers, no good. James has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Over on the wing. Check by James. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Davis. To the paint. Here's James. No one on him. Makes an easy one. 9 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Rondo. On defense, the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Morant, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Westbrook finds Davis. Three-pointer, Anthony sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's James on the wing. Anderson covers. And the shot goes down.
Come on, man, it's a foul.
And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And that's good for 2. Jackson's got 6. And here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Here's James. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Pass to James. Westbrook with it. Tries again. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Westbrook finds Anthony. Outside Monk. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Monk's got his 2nd basket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Morant with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Culver. And that one is hammered home.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
James outside. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Howard, defended by Jackson. Anthony outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. They get it again. Here's Howard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
I think I'm still getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Yeah, I got 9 already.
Grizzlies call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap it. Is something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
A line change here for Memphis. And the Lakers making a change here. And stolen by Anthony. And stolen by Clark. Here's Melton. Rebound, the Lakers. Howard with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Howard, the pass to Nunn. Anthony outside. Pass to Bazemore. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. They get it back. Over to the left wing. Here's Ariza. Williams grabs the board. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. To the inside. Back to Melton. Takes the 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
The Lakers in the lead. Outside Nunn. To the middle. It's tipped. Howard's shot's good. They're finding ways.
Might have to put their block or whatever you call it thing down again.
Ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Melton against Nunn. Melton outside. Clark with the screen.
That
one's good. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Ariza. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second.
Over a 6'8" wingspan for D'Anthony Melton. He's a pest at the defensive end.
Well, the Lakers shooting around 41%. To the left side wing. Melton against Nunn. Back to Ariza. Nunn against Melton. From 15 feet away. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. And rebounds, steals, deflections. Melton's a stat sheet stuffer, Smitty.
And he also has great activity with his length. A 3-and-D combo guard. Think of someone like Avery Bradley. That's a role Melton could fill.
Here's Nunn, and he drives in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Melton, here we go. Ball stolen. Left side Nunn. Pass to Anthony. Over Melton. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Over to the wing. Howard with the ball. Pass to Ariza. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. The baseline J is on the way. Anthony misses. Memphis trailing here. Here's Bain. Jacks up a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Nunn. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ariza. Williams defending. Three-pointer, Anthony. Another shot. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. It'll be...
That was a foul, I thought. That's a good block.
Memphis' ball. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
I need to take some more threes, maybe. Wow.
Adams is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in, and the Grizzlies shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Melton. Rebounded by Rondo. Now here's Anthony. Shoots over Melton. Whoa! He just got it off in time. That one.
So Morant has 20 on 7:15. Let's see from there. Vaughn has 15, 7, 15. Westbrook 2-7. Anthony Davis 2-7. Gotta get them both going.
It's close. Now he doesn't panic in these situations.
52.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
And with somebody coming out of the gates on. All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Morant and Brooks, the backcourt. Anderson and Jackson Jr., your small and power forwards. And it's Adams in its center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Morant. The shot no good. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Anderson against Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A proven champion. For Anthony Davis, it's about winning as many titles as he can.
At the line for two.
That free throw good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Monk against Morant. Howard, the screen. James attacking. Comes up empty down low. Outside, Anderson fires from deep, nails it from three. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Outside Monk. Davis from long range. The Lakers with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brooks finds Morant. Brooks against Monk. Pass to Jackson. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now Davis. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant. Shoots over Davis. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Westbrook outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 22.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Westbrook drives. Fires the 3.
Oh, I shouldn't have shot that.
Davis misses.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Now here's Anderson from downtown. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Westbrook outside. Shoots over Anderson. Deflected.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
And it's blocked by Davis.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul.
All right, I went cold this quarter. 1 for 8 to start. I mean, that was 4 for 8.
That's foul number 2 for him. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside, Anderson. Outside, Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Davis. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Davis drawing the double team. For 3, Westbrook. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with a dunk.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Jordan. Jackson against Davis. Looking to get back on track. And he lays it in. Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
With an excellent balance of size and touch, he's a tremendous finisher right there inside.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Tillman's checked in for Adams. Now Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Davis for the screen on Morant. On the wing, Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Monk for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Jackson against Davis. Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Tillman with a screen from deep. Morant. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Morant. Brooks from outside. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, BA, he's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
All right, look who's coming up the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Culver comes in for Anderson. And it's Bain in for Brooks. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bazemore comes in for James. Nunn's checked in for Monk. And it's Rondo in for Russell Westbrook. Intercepted! And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bain. Finished off.
Wow, somehow Jordan, that's messed up.
The break. Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Outside Nunn. Jordan the screen. Pass to Anthony. Over Clark. Anthony misses. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. To the wing on the left. Shakes him. Here's Clark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. And Clark drops them both.
You know, we saw at Gonzaga, Brandon Clark led the nation in block shots and field goal percentage. Great two-way potential.
Jordan finds none. Releases. And slam dunk by Jordan.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
Culver outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And you know, Clark in college was his conference's defensive player of the year. A little undersized, Smitty, but his explosiveness is special.
It is, B.A. He had over a 40-inch vertical at the NBA Combine, and he has great timing. And in today's game, his 6'8" size gives him versatility to guard multiple positions.
Here's Bain. Rebound, the Lakers.
That was a foul.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Nunn. Out to the right wing. Here's Rondo. And slam dunk by Jordan. That gives him a double-double in this one.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on
full
display.
Definitely gotta go down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Anthony with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. The 3. Bazemore, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. The 3 from Bain. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Bazemore. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Culver outside to stop the drought. That one is off. Some solid defense from Jordan. Left side, Rondo. Pass to Anthony, takes a three. And it's Culver with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
1:46 left in the third. And that one good. The Lakers dominating the game. Here's Bazemore. Outside none. And here's Jordan from the arc. Tries again. A nice shot by Bazemore. Bazemore's got 5 now.
Again, the offensive rebounds are just too overpowerful.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
How many offensive rebounds do they have? They have 6. That's not bad.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Culver. And it's Morant in for Melton. And the Lakers also making a change. Ariza's checked in for Bazemore. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Clark in the post. Covered by Jordan. Some solid defense from Jordan. Looking to get it going. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Clark. Here's Bain. Oh, swiped away. None with it. Guarded now by Williams. Clark against Anthony. Here's Ariza. The Lakers with the rebound.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here. They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Pass to Williams. Here's Morant.
Really admire the hustle of Rondo on defense. Always gets a hand in the shooter's face.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them. And then and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Giving up second chance buckets, a huge issue for this team.
Pass to Adams. Morant with it. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 26 points.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Hey, your Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Conchar comes in for Adams, and it's Jones in for Morant. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in for Ariza. So it's the Lakers now. Westbrook outside. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Culver, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Melton in for Brooks. Now here's Jones. Jackson outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. From deep, Melton. The Lakers with a rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Monk finds James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Drops in the layup for 2.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here's Westbrook. With one more board, he'd have a double-double.
Imposing his will physically tonight, showing a lot of fight.
Outside Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Jarrett Culver. Well, with the 2010s in the books. Let me put you on the spot here, Smitty. Who is your player of the decade, Stephen or LeBron?
Well, Steph changed how our game is played, BA, plus the 2 MVPs and 3 rings. Wow. But I have to go with LeBron James, playing in 8 straight NBA Finals. That's crazy.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Melton outside. Culver outside. Clock at 6. And here's Jones. From the line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Westbrook, the pass to James. Double team on James. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Melton. Here's Tillman, guarded by Howard. Now here's Culver. Shoots over Davis. And Davis with the block.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Bazemore's checked in for James. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook drawing the double. Monk for three. And another three for the Lakers.
3 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes of gone by now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First free throw is good.
You know, out of Michigan State, Xavier Tillman, a winning player. He won't shock you with his athleticism, but I think he'll be in this league for a very long time.
You know, in college, Smitty, Tillman was one of the most effective players in the nation. Why do you think he fell to the 2nd round?
You know, I think it was some concerns about his upside, but those are gone right now. Right from his rookie season, he's showing he should have gone higher.
Howard's shot's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Culver outside. Here's Conchar. Back to Culver. Oh, he tries a three. Davis with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. 18 feet out. Here's Howard. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Here's Tillman. Yep, that one goes. Tillman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Bazemore. Westbrook outside. On the wing, Davis. Over Culver. Again, the Lakers.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Melton attacking. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. Now Westbrook. It's Bazemore on the wing. And Smitty, we're seeing so many players raising their voices for social justice, more so than in years past. Why do you think that is?
Well, salute to all these players. Not only these players, we all must do our part. And I am thankful and love watching these young players in this era take social justice and put it in the forefront.
Shot clock at 5. For 3, Westbrook sinks it from distance. Westbrook's got 17 points here in the 2nd half.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Melton. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's the 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 16th rebound on the night. Howard, the screen. Westbrook left side. And Westbrook draws the double. Inside, outside for Davis. Takes the 3. They get it back. Second chance effort. Howard's shot's good.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Melton against Monk. Tillman with a screen. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Williams
That's another big blowout.
Bain comes in for Jones. Rondo, he's checked in for the Lakers. And here's Melton. 6 to shoot, and it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Right at the free throw line. That went off the back iron and out.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
The putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Left side, none. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Bain. Outside, Williams. Here's Tillman. Now Culver. Hey, expanding his range. That shot missing. Here's Bazemore. Williams defending. Right side, Rondo. Here's Ariza. And another three for the Lakers.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Melton with the ball. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Here's Nunn. Here's Jordan. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Howard's checked in.
Wow, that's because the offensive rebounds again. Oh my gosh, 25 to 9. Jeez.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Now here's Melton. Clark outside. Here's Melton. Back to Clark. Lets the three fly. Rebound, the Lakers. Nunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Outside, Rondo. Jordan, the pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Williams on the wing. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Lakers dominating the game. Outside, Nunn. Outside, Rondo. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Back to Nunn. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now up 43 points again. Back-to-back, like, just annihilation.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 33%. Not
I think
exactly
the
consistent
shot,
offense.
And you can see how scary
backwards.
this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for LeBron James.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Here's Rondo. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Melton. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Bain. Outside, Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebound, the Lakers. Outside Nunn. Howard, the screen. Left side Nunn. Now here's Rondo. Out to the right wing. Howard with the ball. Clark covers. Outside. Rondo. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They meant
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
Back-to-back, just ugly games. 26 offensive rebounds. Jeez. 52 to 44. Same chance. 34. Jeez. Jordan had 10 and 20 rebounds. Jeez. So I think the shot contest slider is backwards after playing these couple of games, because I've never held the computer to such nothingness. So yeah, that's gonna go back to 50. Let's see, where is it again? Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure that's pretty sure that's backwards. So that's gonna go to 50. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna put this up to 80 for me. Put the 3-point down to 55. I'll be right back too. Alright, welcome back. I really shouldn't have stayed up this late, though. I only got a little over 5 hours. I have to be up, and I've actually been staying up too late for, like, the last week. But, so yeah, a few things here. So, like I said, I think the shot contest slider is, like, backwards, basically. So, that's the thing. Like the way the 65 plays. I think I'm actually going to put these down again, back to 50. I'm debating on whether or not, for like on-ball defense, if I should go down to 45. Same with lateral quickness. I think I will. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back to 40. Well, let's go back to user for a second. So yeah, those are 50. Like I said, the ball defense, I think I'll leave at 46. Same for lateral quickness. Like I said, it took those up. Or put those up a little 3 point. Yeah. I'm even thinking maybe I should put that up a little bit more. The on-ball stills. Put that at 60. Yeah, I think this one is like backwards or something because it seems to affect the computer ability to it a lot. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna try lateral quickness at 45 again and on ball. And then these at 66. Instead, 45. Yeah. So yeah, I had those at 43. I am into that to 55. I think that was pretty good at 52 beforehand. Which one was it? Yeah, I was saying I think this one's backwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back to there. Don't want to test that. Now put those back down a little bit. And then, yeah, a lot of quickness on the defense. Rebounds is a big one. So, let's see here. So, for that, I think I'll put this at 35. And I'll put the, defensive rebound at 70 for the computer. Like I said, they seem to be better with that. Now, I think I'm going to test help defense at 100. I've been playing at 50. But I think I'll test 100 next time I play. But for now, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Alright, I gotta get to bed, so if you watch this stream as always, thanks for tuning in, and like I said, I'll probably not play tomorrow on this. I'll probably play a different game tomorrow, but probably get back on 2K on Tuesday. But yeah, I got some stuff to try. It's interesting, I've had my 2 biggest blowouts in a row now, back to back, after I went up to Superstar and then did Custom, which, that's bizarre. But I don't know. Like I said, I think the shot
Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game...
Yeah, I've almost gone 4 hours. I'm going to go ahead and call it streams again late.